Hi everyone, Paul here in the RoJoBe Music Workshop. Okay, I've got a bit of a project which has been in my storage for months and months, and I'm just getting around to doing it now. So I've got this guitar, power guitar. Never heard of it before. It's probably Chinese. So it's not an expensive guitar, but it is fairly good quality. We can see that we've got binding around the fretboard and all the way around front and back. Now this is proper binding. It's not painted on, it's actual proper binding. And if you look closely here, you can also see we've got abalone edging all the way around the top. And up here, also on the headstock, we've got this abalone binding, and again that is proper abalone binding. It's not plastic and it's not painted on, so it is a reasonably good quality guitar for its price range, which is in the lower bracket. So the job I've got, as you can probably see, the bridge is off, so it's a bridge reset. So the bridge, when it was on, was lifting around this edge, which obviously is not a very good thing. We also had a bit of a belly bulge in the top of the guitar. Now, I took the strings off of this several months ago to let this bulge settle down, and it has. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is fairly flat now, and that was quite substantially bulged before. So by leaving the strings off and letting the wood settle for a few months has really helped this job. So as you can see, I've already taken the bridge off, and the way I did that was I made this template to fit quite snugly around the bridge, just thick card. Then I used my trusty iron to heat up the bridge, and the reason for this template is to protect the wood of the guitar. And this iron, although it's quite a cheap one, does heat up very quickly, so I had to be careful not to burn the wood of the bridge. So once it was sufficiently heated to start to soften the glue, I then removed this carved template, and with my specially made scraper, I got underneath the gap and started to gently work underneath it to pry it off, to causing as little damage as possible. Now, when it came off, there was a little bit of tear out here, but that's okay, because it was to come out anyway. Now, these fairly cheap guitars, they're always made with the bridge sat on top of the finish. So once I'd taken it off, I placed it back on, scored around with a sharp knife to score around the edge, take it off, and then chip out all of that very fine top layer so that we end up with a flat surface, and also the bridge sits inside there. That's not going anywhere. Okay, much more secure like that. So this is the job I have to do, is the bridge reset. I've already cleaned up the area around here and the back of the bridge itself. You might be able to see here there's a small piece of filler because there was a divot in this bridge. I don't quite know how that happened, but I filled it, sanded it flat, and the bridge itself now is really quite flat, ready to set on again. So that's for later. Okay, so that will be in another video. I do have quite a few other jobs to do on the guitar, which again will be in the next video. So that's it for today. Well, that's it for this video, at least. This is part one. So in part two, I will be doing some of the other jobs and then probably start to do the bridge reset. Okay, so thanks for watching, and hope you join in again for video 2.